Well, England have taken a commanding step towards a 3-1 series victory here at the Bullring, the Wanderers in Johannesburg. After 3 days, they have got a lead of 465 after getting bowled out for 248 in the dying light. Bjorn Hendricks collecting the last wicket with an absolute stunner from Faf du Plessis. He got up with the biggest smile we've seen on the South African skipper's face since his win in Centurion, what feels like a decade ago. It was only a couple of weeks. I'm Daniel Gallan here for SA Cricket Magazine, and as I said, another big day for England. How many times have I told you that? Well, if you're a South African fan, obviously you're disappointed, obviously you're dejected. Quinton de Kock looked really good this morning for his 70-yard. Dwayne Pretorius also looked good for his 30, and you thought, maybe, just maybe, here at the scene of so many great days for South African cricket, this could be it. This could be the one where Quinton gets that magical 150. Dwayne Pretorius carries with him and scores 100. But no, South Africa bowled out for 183. If England wants to, they could have made South Africa bat first, bat again. Joe Root decided not to and sent his English openers out again, who just made the South African attack look inept. Bjorn Hendricks, bless him, made in fiver. He will feel chuffed about that, but at times he looked like a village trunder. Dane Patterson, the same thing. That didn't stop Dane Patterson from sending a verbal volley towards Joe Root. He must have forgotten what the scoreboard looked like, because Root just laughed at him a couple of overs later, hit his mate for a gargantuan 6 that disappeared into the memorial stand. But forget all that. Forget which country you come from. Forget what flag your favourite players wear on their chest. This was Test cricket, a theatre, a spectacle, a little show for people who know where the narratives are. Mark Wood collecting a 5-wicket haul after repairing his broken body after the Cricket World Cup. Well, isn't it fantastic seeing the big, steaming, aggressive man from Durham just charge in and deliver thunderbolts and claim a fifer? Fantastic. Ben Stokes' wrists through mid-wicket. I didn't even know he had that shot. We know that he comes down the ground. We know that he can drive through the covers. We know that he cuts and pulls with authority. But those wrists, he was fetching Dwayne Pretorius and Bjorn Hendricks about a foot outside the off stump, just leaning forward and whipping him with disdain. It was fantastic to see. And then, of course, Bjorn Hendricks trying and eventually getting his fiver. Anrich Nokia, who will run through a brick wall for the Proteas. That's what it's all about, man. It's theatre. Forget the jingoism. Forget that the rebuilding phase. We don't know how long this transitional phase will be for South Africa. It could be a couple of years, really, before we see the Proteas return to the summit of the game. Forget all that. This is pure spectacle, and I loved it. And I hope you did too. Daniel Gallan for SA Cricket Magazine, here at the Wanderers.